Okay. Cool. Is that working? I think that's working. Yellow. Excellent. Finally. Okay. Cool. I think that's working. Do let me know if any audio is going absolutely bonkers, and I will be getting onto it. So yeah, we're just going to be repeating what we were doing last time and painting some more bits of the DeffKoptas. I managed to get a little bit of work done, but honestly it wasn't that much. So we're just doing some metals. I apologise, I don't really have a great webcam, by the way. It will auto-focus, it'll go a bit iffy. This is just a casual sort of thing. So yes, let me know if the mic's awful, if I can't hear the audio that's playing in the background, but it should be at an alright level. Just let me know if I need to turn my mic up, or down, or the background music up. Basically, it is all in your command. So we're going to start off, well, first off, this fella here needs a little bit more. I'm not overloaded, am I? No? Good. Good. It'll be a bit blurry, just a casual stream. And it's not Zelda music. Good, but good to hear that my audio settings are all right. I'll be moderately impressed if people know what music this game is from. The game the music is from, because it is a video game. I will give you that. That should be really painted like that too, to be honest. So yeah, say hi, everyone. If people want to be super generous, obviously I'll read out comments that take my fancy, and of course if you super chat. Oh, it'll be okay. I've used this one before. I haven't. It's a really old game from a dead developer, so its copyright is not. Not really much of an issue with this one. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I definitely couldn't play an audio, but oh, hello there. Hello again. Sorry, it's a bit late. I know it's late. I meant to. This will be a fairly short stream. How have people's weeks been? Do let me know. If anything interesting happened, anything exciting. Just give me a ring-a-ding-ding, baby. I have been playing Fallout New Vegas, shut up. Cool, and if I start playing this...
This is obviously supported by some...
Did that trigger anything at all? Did that... I just played a little snippet of audio from the YouTube I was watching. If that showed up on the stream, do let me know, because I want to know if I... Because I can't hear the music, and I want to know if I can listen to something else whilst I work, or if I am painting in silence again. Because I thought I have tweaked the settings so that what I listen to won't be picked up, because I might want to listen to an audiobook or documentary, and that will be copyrighted to all hell. Okay. Yeah, no, it's I'll be painting in silence then. That is weird, I wonder why. Most peculiar. No, it was should I say what it was? I mean, you know, it's not. It's a YouTube video. It's the right opinion. One of his earlier bits of work, which is pretty good. End boss music. It's not support. This I wish. Hey, if this stream was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, I don't think I would be able to stop telling people, oh, hello, Thorin. Hello again. How are you doing? God, imagine if Raid Shadow Legends sponsored painting streams. That'd be insane. Be cool. Cool as shit, actually. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I guess some of you are American. Is it Saturday or is it Sunday where you are? I don't know. Oh my god, Thorin the White Wolf. Yes, Hour of Poops, the Train Killers. If anyone watching has not seen that video, I cannot recommend it enough. It is a no, I don't hesitate. It is a marvel of modern YouTube, that video. It is a masterpiece. Sunday evening, late evening. Well, it's about the same here. Koptas are going good. I actually only had time for like about an hour of painting, so I've done some of the metal bits as things happened, because, you know, what's the point of making a rota or a schedule when everything gets changed all the time, so you can't can't keep to it in any case. But hey ho. Sunday, about to end Sunday. Okay, it's a little bit, you're a little bit earlier than me. It's pretty, it's late Sunday, but not that late. That's alright. I presume to people of school, work, college, uni, are they, although technically what I would call uni, would you call college, or would college be sixth form? Or is that high school? I don't know how the American education system works. I'm assuming you're all American. There's a couple of examples of cold exceptions of Cold Super rears his face that I know he's not American, or at least he's not in America right now. He's in Korea. Chaos Dwarf. Some pirate dwarves and a Nurgle carnival team. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I've only just got into a bit of the Warhammer fantasy stuff, so I think it's cool. It's cool. I really like it. Oh, I want that to be copper. I've never played Blood Bowl. Is it a good game? I mean, okay, true. I'm also aware of that fact, Dorian. I am America. I think. Okay, serious question. Does anything actually work in America aside from the continual system to divert income from the hands of the poor and feed it to the top of the 1%, allowing them to grow ever fatter, own more resources that they should not be allowed to own morally or legally, and essentially just profit off the blood of the lower classes? That's why I like Orks. They're egalitarian. Main way to... I'm pretty sure that's the worst way to win. I thought you actually won by strategy and killing them was an optional extra. The people don't. Well, that's true. That's harsh but true. I mean, that's how no. See, that's the supreme tactic to play chess. If you stab, crucify, and eviscerate your opponent, you'll win the tournament because everyone else will forfeit. That's just tactics. That's what I do. That's what I wanted on 3 counts of grievous bodily harm. Okay, that's fair. Chess is all about mind games. To pay more therapists. Oh dear. This could be pretty good, decent at the very least. So is Blood Bowl like is it a good game? Is it an awful game? Is it like a... Okay, in comparison to like regular 40k or Sigmar or whatever, how difficult is it to learn Blood Bowl? Is it like a... okay, obviously it's a very, very different game, but in terms of like comparability between them, where is that brush? Bingo. Yeah. Got some milk. What? I have no idea what you're going on about. Okay, I want that tube to be copper, and actually come to think of it, those exhaust pipes to be copper. Score. Dirty elf. So what you're telling me is that there's an elf way and then there's a proper way to score. Sounds good to me. Hoopla. All smash, no win. Isn't that just ogres in general? That's not even, that's in like Sigmar too. I don't know what's a competitive faction in Sigmar. I've never ever played it. But are ogres any good in Age of Sigmar? Or are they kind of like they're what, force of destruction thingamabob? So is it better to ally them, or? Who knows? Well, everyone people who play Age of Sigmars. Do orcs like it? Orcs like explosive as much as they like crumping stuff. Like, yeah, I don't think orcs are happy without explosions. Preferably big ones. Boyga's entries on his Hall and Oats. Oh, I don't know. Sacrifice stew? I can't guess the title. Pretty solid matter with a little... Okay, that's good. Oh god, okay, I'm not asking about the clown milk. I fear that the part of clown milk is where madness shall lie. The honkometer is detecting dangerous levels. Oh no, I was going to do that red. Weak teams got... Okay. Halfing team get... more... Yeah, I know money is like a weird resource. Which is cool. I think that's cool. Like having the out of the field resource to manage how you're doing. Like, don't you get like sponsorships and crap like that? Like... Or you can, and then your players' wages you have to accommodate for. Of course, halflings get more money, the greedy little bastards. What's that? Speaking of clowns, Florida. What? Okay, I understood every word of that sentence, Thorin, and yet all of it together just that's a struggle to comprehend. Thank you. Tommy Lee Jones dressed as a chicken. Okay. Not questioning. You do you. You do you. Maybe enjoyed being dressed as a chicken. The whole... Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like, I'm a sucker for, like, game fluff stuff that makes it all seem more, like, not realistic, but, you know, nittier, grittier details. It's like, I've got the rule book, but I don't have the, bits and bobs for it, but it's why I think it'd be really fun if I learned how to do a Necromunda campaign, because I think Necromunda is a great game, just from a few reads through the rule book. Also, I think the new Kill Team is also a really, really nice game as well. New Kill Team looks really good to play. Hopefully can have a game in a week or two. Oh god. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, is prostitution illegal in America, or is pimping illegal? Necro as in necromancy. What? Where's the necro? What? Oh no, not Necromunda. Yeah, you can't get sponsored with it. Necromunda is a hive city in 40k. Both are illegal. What, sponsors? That's fair. Oh no, both are illegal in the US. Ah, yeah, because I'm European, and in most countries in Europe, prostitution itself is legal, but pimping is illegal. Because, you know, might as well... Honestly, I really... Maybe I'm too European, but honestly, I don't really care. I obviously, pimping has shit tons of risks, and, you know, that I do think should be illegal. I've got no qualms against pimping being illegal, but when it comes to, like, prostitution, I'm fine with that being legal. No one's getting hurt. I'm good with it. Name a Necromundo. Ah dear. The jokes have started. That's brass. Come on, rattle that up. Hoopla. I think, honestly, I hate to say this, I think they've seen worse. Or at the very least, weirder. Favourite magic school? Oh, is this the Warhammer Fantasy schools of magic? Or is this, like, wider fantasy schools of magic? First time the client could give makeup tips. Oh, Jesus. Harsh, likely true. Yet still harsh. D&D. Oh, D&D. Okay, yeah. Might be evocation, might be transmutation. Oh Lord. Jesus. I love Jesus. Jesus. Chasing the gardener across the grounds. Oh god, that's such a dumb video. I love it. It's so dumb. It's ridiculously dumb. No idea what that is. Probably a fandom I've never heard of. Ah, yes, they guns need another coat of brass. Favourite school? Book magic. Spoken like a true sorcerer. Well, a sorcerer trying to blend in with a bunch of wizards. What's your favourite school? Book magic. That's how it works, right? It's book magic, definitely book magic. Yes, I am a sorcerer. Why do you ask? Shut up. Wizard. Not a sorcerer. What's it from then? Is this just imagination? Are you gonna say imagination was real magic all along? It's much. Good lord, that's gonna need it. Why is the brass the layer of the brass such a shit pain. And I'm getting caught up. What's the give me a clue, damn you, Arnold. Give me a clue. Cast the bronze. It is my only paint. Like, I mean, Citadel metallic paints go 50-50. They're either amazing or they're just some of the worst, like, non-sticking, watery, no, like, no colour, but you know, no tenacity, no jazz to them. Huh. Oh, okay. When you said where people can pull things out of books, I thought you meant Inkheart, which is fine. It's actually honestly pretty good book series. Pretty decent book series. Although I can't remember like the last two in the series. Maybe they were crap at the end. So Narnia. God, Narnia books. There's some there's some absolute dog whistle R word here. Yeah, scale 75 is pretty good. I've got but here's the thing, like the Citadel ones, like most of them aren't good, but a couple are excellent. Hello, Lupus. Okay, I will have a little look for the book magic stuff. But yeah, in terms of Citadel things, like this, oh god, I don't want to break my bleeding DeffKoptas. Retributor armor is an amazing colour. It's just a solid all-round gold. Got track and feel. I want to read those quite badly. That being said, my pot has severely not dried up, but it's got like a crust which comes with Citadel paints. Let me try and etch some of that away off screen. Blech. So great, thank you, Lupus. That's very kind of you. Hopefully it will look better once I have concluded it. I can do a little bit more. Wet palette. I've got a wet palette, but the thing is that my brush is always so wet with the Citadel. I use it for everything that isn't a Citadel metallic, and it is really good. But most of the metallics, I use it for lead vulture too, and often this, but otherwise I generally just ensure that I load my brush up with enough water that it just kind of runs smooth off the brush immediately. But yes, I have a wet palette. it. I need to change the bits on it. It's a bit, you know, out and about, a bit drying up. Okay, I'm kind of done on most of the metallic, so I can give these boys a minute. Oh, by the way, I just found the best model glue. Hopefully I can show this on stream. Yes, this stuff, Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. Life changing. I just got a brood coven. This got the patriarch. This fella just went together like butter. It was excellent. It was fantastic. The Magnus. Focus. Hello, there we are. This guy, bit more difficult. The head, for some reason, was quite difficult for him to fit. I love his staff, though. The familiars I don't need to show. And this guy, the Primus. Can we get focusing on this? Hello, camera. Camera, please work. Something's throwing it off. It's not focusing. What's the dry time on those? Whatever. The dry time is very fast. Like, the joints will hold together within 30 seconds, and then you can squidge them, I think, for about 20 minutes around. And then obviously, you know, for a full bond, it'll be overnight. But yeah, no, they're just excellent overall. Actually, sorry, I need another coat of the copper. This is Hashut copper, which I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's bright. It's kind of shit. Yeah, I cannot recommend that stuff enough. And even better is the pot itself comes with an inbuilt brush, so you're not using the nozzle, which will get, like, you know, leaves a trailing edges. Oh yeah, no, it's super fast, but I'm saying you can squidge it around for a while. She's a Chaos God that's a bull that... Oh, I didn't know that. Again, not very up to date on the Warhammer Fantasy lore. I say up to date, the lore of that Warhammer Fantasy kind of ended. Didn't it? I mean, you know, sorry to bring up the end times. That word shall not be spoken on this channel. Not that one. That one. But basically, yeah, I feel so sorry for fans of Warhammer Fantasy when I heard about the end times. God of Darkness, Suppression, Dominance, and Greed. Cool. Yeah, I guess as a 40k guy, I don't really know about the other aspects of Chaos, because in 40k it's pretty much only the big four. Does sound like an Egyptian god. In fact, I'm pretty sure Hashut is an Egyptian god. Not 100% on that. I'm more of a Norse mythology fellow than an Egyptian one. I know the basics, but reminds me of how in the Thousand Sons they basically full on admit that they just stole I've genuinely no idea who Darkblade is. You might have just said that name was as meaningful as a fart in the wind to me. You know, that could have been like Squiggles the Dire Hobbit. But you know, I'm going to say he's probably a cool character. Or they are. Maybe they're female. Although Malice Darkblade does sound like a male name. Oh, him off. Pay attention. I am actually using my wet palette now. Vanish at the white dwarf's whims over the years. Okay. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I do know there was like, of course, there was like Malakal, whatever, like the one of, you know, bitterness and entropy was. Okay, no, Nurgle's entropy, but you know, the nihilism. A few of these up as Christmas audience ornaments. I could see that. I could certainly see that. Ah, I get you. I see. And I remember in the Daunian heresy, well, AU, I guess, is the word for it. But whatever, in that AU, it's the salamanders turn to Malachi. Santa would be more efficient. I think Santa works off of orcs or halflings. That's camo shade. That's green. That's for orc flesh, not for anything else. Shall I give those? I'm still not sure how I want to do the riders. I will do that. Okay, the rest of that's just kind of paint, but I'll do. Where's my Rhinox? I had Rhinox hide. Yes, here we go. Cool. Never used Rhinox hide. Gonna crack this for the first time. Just to paint that. The board and the dead branchy wood bit up. Just with a single base coat. Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, that is a nice colour. Because it's whilst it dries. The 48 to what? I'm sorry, I believe you mean the squads. Do not disrespect the name of the squads. The squats with their space trains. Damn, Rhinox hide is a nice colour. I also love the fact that squats are being brought back. That are now like models, squat models for Necromunda, and there is hints that squats will be re-released as a faction, which would be amazing. Oh yeah, squat lore is actually super cool too. I actually really like the quote unquote lore of the squats for however many years that existed in 40k. Yeah, you know, that's years as in our time, right? Not years as in 40k canon time. Sitting on pointy pits is not fun. Oh my god, I have loads. I have like 50 2nd edition Gretchen, the monopose Gretchen. Holy moly, their spike hats hurt. They are just caltrops. They're genuinely just caltrops that you can throw around. Just bully your opponent. I have to say, I love the little squig in here. This little guy, this little squig. And I think the other base has a bunch of squigs on too. Give me half a tick. One of these bases has squigs inbuilt. Ah, these guys! Yes, here they are. Here they are. That right there. If this will ever focus. Camera. Hello. Camera, camera, camera. Okay, well it's not whatever it is. Anyway, but there's squigs there and squigs there, and I think they're landmine squigs for whatever reason. Oh yep. I know that episode. I know that episode well. It's a damn good Simpsons episode. Oh, shit. Have to repaint that with lead belcher. Why didn't I use Rhino Tide before? This is great paint. I remember the line, you people have held me back for too long, I'm going to clown college. And of course I remember you're not a clown, you are the entire first. What? Okay, I don't remember that quote. What is Smith? Okay, well I remember the one where he was like a crusty imitator. At the very least. case. Is that it? Is that what we're talking about? Right, that's that. Oh, actually no, let's just do the squig body real quick. Where's my corn red? Oopla. And yes, I am using a wet palette for this because corn red is a very, very thick paint. Okay, cool. Corn red is also a great paint. Okay. Cool. Ah, yes. Okay, why is it a pickle helmet? Is that the name for the helmet of a World War One? Oh, German ones. Okay, got that. Got it. Sorry, I was thinking to American or UK helmets rather than the classic German one. Which is apparently, what I only recently found out, apparently that is the best helmet design because it protects the neck, which is normally, which for the rest of the helmets was unprotected in World War, you know, 1, 2, whatever you want to call it. And the US military knew about this for ages, but then they never did anything about it because it was just more because the cost of steel was too high. We're given a healthy, hearty coating of brown look good juice now. Slightly bent for right. Yeah, that's very true. Our helmets are worse shit. I've got 1 or 2 of them myself, and you are right. They can barely sit on your head. I reckon they must have made them by just like getting bits of metal and just stamping them. Just like one press, boom, bit of round flat metal goes into like a bowl-shaped bingo helmet, done. This doesn't fit on my head. Shut up, soldier, you're wearing a helmet. Unlike the Germans who have like the specially designed neck pieces to their helmets, they get the fancy stuff. Look, it's not a British military operation unless we actually don't see the enemy once throughout the entirety of it. That's how it works. Actually, I kind of give our military a lot of shit. I'm generally a very, very anti-war person overall, and as a result, I do give the armed forces quite a lot of shit, especially with their very, very, very predatory recruiting tactics. However, I will have to give the British Army some credit and say that Marines, the Royal Marines, are fucking terrifying. The Royal Marines and the SAS are fucking terrifying units. And that is about as much praise as the British Army will get from me. I'm sorry, Johnny, but well, I can't hear you, and I also can't see you because I'm shelling you from 5 miles away. Oh my god, I've been playing a guard player for the last, like, I've had a couple of rounds against a guard player over the last, like, month or something, and they're British, they're also British, like me. They play guard with the Manticore, and the number of times that they've managed to get the full 12 shots off on the Manticore and absolutely wrecked my army as a result of it has been insane. And I swear they've got an inherent buff to their Manticores by nature of being British. Oh yeah, okay. Here's the thing: when I shit talk, I don't shit talk. When I am discouraging about the armed forces, that is not the common soldiery. That is not the members who are putting their lives on the line. Yeah, that's not common troops. That's not privates, lieutenants, captains, etc., etc. That is, I'm talking about the armed forces as a whole, the army as an organisation. That's why I'm saying that their recruiting is predatory. I'm not saying that, you know, the armed forces, that, you know, Private Johnson is a predator. I'm not saying that by any means. Unless he is, in which case, fuck you, Johnson. You never split the party. Those fighters here and hearty. Yeah, manticores. Fuck. They fuck hard. They, especially if she was using like the stuff that means that they are a flat 3 damage. They, oh my god, they hit so hard. My poor squads of Scorpec destroyers. They could not withstand the Manticore payloads. She took 2. I guess, you know, in fairness, it took 2 Manticores and it did wipe an entire squad of Scorpec destroyers. But at the same time, that was an entire squad of Scorpec destroyers that survived 2 rounds of 12-shot Manticores. So I think that speaks testament towards the survivability of Scorpec destroyers. But okay, good story. Good to know that you didn't end up, you know, in a really shitty situation, isn't it? I hope you're doing well, by the way. Some people can take that stuff pretty badly. I hope you're not. So fucking what? Who is it? Dan Bilzerian. Danny boy. And that's after we got shafted. I don't mind Resurrection Protocol. I think Res Protocols are pretty good. Okay, sure they bump up the points and cost of the models. I think a Necron Warrior should be 10 points, it probably shouldn't be 12. But I like Resurrection Protocols. And I'm not only saying that because I actually pulled off a monster res last game. Look, here's the thing. My opponent didn't realise how oddly good the Canoptic Reanimator can be, and so it charged into combat and got into combat alongside, right within range of that Necron Warrior blob who were being picked away, and as they didn't fall their unit back because they didn't want to, for whatever reason, they didn't kill the Canoptic. Go ahead. Oof. Yeah, that's probably right. Jesus, that's rough. But yeah. Okay, yeah, the opponent didn't kill the Canoptic Reanimator, and as a result, like, it was a 20-man warrior blob that went down to like 7. And then on the next turn, I popped the Resorb of the Overlord next to it, and because that's resurrecting that, the Canoptic Reanimator buff works on it, I think, and I managed, and then with that and the rites of reanimation from a yeah, the rights of reanimation from a thingamabob, from a technomancer, I brought back all 13 dead warriors, and the look of disgust on that guard player's face as they had poured almost everything except from their bloody 40-shot Punisher cannon, which also, can I say, the Punisher cannon fucks. It fucks hard. Okay, actually, I think I've just given them all the quick... That's going to have to take a while to dry. And then I will be repainting. I'll probably finish those off of stream, because I'm about done now. But yeah, holy shit, the Punisher cannon. 40 shots at like strength 5 or something. It was just a chaff wiping machine. Oh, they're fine. It like res protocols only really come into play with like the warrior blobs. And maybe immortals. You're not gonna. I don't think I think I've rezzed one Scorpec destroyer in my life. But not much else beside that. Cool. Well, I'm going to call the stream here. I hope everyone's had a good day. I'm feeling quite tired, and everyone is pretty late now. So I'll see you then. See you later. Have a great day, everyone, and farewell.